Last week, I made a zombies leak video covering new maps, perks, weapons, unlocks, and much more. Now today, we're going to be going over even more zombies leaks, but we're going to be covering power-ups, bosses, even more map leaks, Gobblegum's medals, new zombies weapons, and special camos. And to finish it off, we're going to be talking about the potential release date for when zombies is going to be coming to Call of Duty Mobile. If you are excited for all of the zombies leaks and for zombies to finally be in the game, leave a like down below, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and remember to turn on notifications to never miss an upload. I posted 2 leak videos before this on the channel, one for zombies and one about prestiges. Now this is the 3rd leak video I'm posting, and I have 2 more leaks being uploaded to YouTube throughout this next week. So make sure you have notifications on, that way you can be the first one notified with this information. Now before we get started, I do want to give credit to where credit is due. Our boy at StealthBubble is the mastermind behind all of this. He goes through the game files, finds these leaks, and then he posts them to his Twitter, Instagram, and his YouTube channel. So I'll have all of StealthBubble's social media accounts linked in my description below. If you can follow him, maybe send him a message and show him some support, that would be appreciated, and it would encourage him to post more leaks in the future. Getting on with the video though, the first thing we're going to be covering are power-ups. If you're new to zombies and you don't know what power-ups are, these are going to be mini items that drop within a game of zombies, and each of them has a unique ability to help you out and to make your life easier. So the first one in this picture is called Zombie Blood. This pretty much tricks the zombies into thinking that you're a zombie too, and they won't attack you for a period of time. So let's say this Zombie Blood power-up lasts 30 seconds. If you pick it up, the zombies won't attack you for 30 seconds. The second power up here, I have no clue. It shows a bullet, so I'm assuming it's something with bullet penetration, but I've never seen this before in my life, so let's just move on to the next one, and this is double points. So double points is pretty self-explanatory. When this power up is active, every point you get is going to be doubled. So instead of getting 1 point, you're going to get 2. Instead of getting 100 points for killing a zombie, it's going to give you 200. Double points, super clutch, everyone loves it. The next power up here is max ammo. So let's say you're running low on ammo, maybe you only have a clip left. If you were to pick up this max ammo power up, it's just going to refill all of your guns to max ammo. That way you can keep on shooting longer. The next power up is the nuke. This one destroys all of the zombies that are currently spawned on the map. So if you're on a lower round and you pick up this power up, it's pretty much just going to finish the round for you. It kills all of the zombies, and on top of that, it's going to give you a bonus 400 points. The next power up after that is insta kill, and this one is pretty self-explanatory as well. When you pick up this power up, every single zombie will die in 1 hit. It doesn't matter if you knife them, it doesn't matter if you shoot them once in the foot, no matter where you hit them, they are going to die in 1 hit. Moving on to the next power up, this is called fire sale. So a fire sale is going to make every single mystery box on the map spawn at once, and each mystery box will cost 10 points. So just to give you some background here, usually in zombies, there's only 1 mystery box on the map at once. And every so often, you're going to get a teddy bear from the mystery box, and it's going to move to a new location. So that means you have to go to the new location and keep on hitting the box, and eventually that one will give you a teddy bear, and it's going to move to another location. So the box is constantly teleporting depending on how many times you hit it. Also in general, the mystery box costs 950 points. So with the fire sale power up, it's going to make every single mystery box spawn at the same time. And instead of paying 950 points for 1 box, you're only going to be paying 10 points. So the fire sale is super clutch, especially when you're trying to get a really good weapon. Now this next power up, I have never seen this before, but it shows 3 projectiles, so I'm assuming it's an airstrike of some sort, but to be completely honest, I have no idea what this does. The next power up, it shows an infinite ammo sign, so this is going to give you infinite ammo / a bottomless clip. It's different than a max ammo. So a max ammo just refills all of the bullets on your weapon, whereas this infinite ammo power up is just going to let you hold down the trigger without losing any bullets. So let's say you have a light machine gun, you can just sit there firing hundreds and hundreds of bullets without actually losing any ammo. And now the final power-up on here, it just shows a key. I don't think this one is necessarily a power-up. Maybe it's a way to beat some of the missions, like you kill a boss and they drop this key. Honestly, I don't know what this key is. I've never seen it before, so I don't think it's that significant. Moving on to the next zombies leak though, this is regarding bosses. In my previous video, we talked a lot about completing missions, and in order to complete a lot of the missions, you're gonna have to fight a lot of unique bosses. So I showed some bosses in my previous video, but here's a high quality render of two of the bosses that we can expect. So the first one is a giant hellhound. Hellhounds are really popular in the zombie series. They're essentially attack dogs that are on fire. They're usually weak and they aren't much to worry about, but this giant hellhound is going to be a lot more overpowered than the traditional ones, so I'm assuming this is going to be an awesome fight. And then under him, we have a butcher of some sort. I'm not sure how he's going to come into play or what map he would be a part of, but he looks pretty cool. There's a lot of detail on him, and I can't wait to fight both of these in the actual game. Moving on to some map leaks, this is another picture of the map farm. We talked about this map in my previous video, but I don't think I had this screenshot, so I just want to give you a better perspective of what's to come. And moving on to some more map images that aren't as high of quality, these are just some renders of maps that are coming. So in this one right here, we have the bus station up top and the diner underneath. Now since these are just renders, this isn't like crazy detail, but when zombies is introduced, I can guarantee you we're going to be seeing these buildings in all of their glory. So here's another perspective of the diner. I think these ones have a little more detail than the ones I just showed you, but on the left we have like the gas station slash diner, and then on the right there is the garage. And now moving on to the final picture of maps here, on the left is the entire diner location. I just showed you two individual pictures of the diner, but here's some perspective on how everything's gonna fit together. And then on the right side, we have another picture of the map farm. Moving on to the next leak though, this is the Gobblegum machine. So I'm just going to make up a scenario here to kind of give you an idea of how Gobblegums work. So let's say when the zombies update comes, there's going to be 20 Gobblegums available. Now, I don't know how many Gobblegums are actually going to be available at the launch, but for the sake of this video, we're just going to say 20. So there's 20 Gobblegums in the game, and you're able to select 5 at a time. Now in previous Call of Duties, you would usually select these 5 Gobblegums before the match begins, so that way when the game starts you have 5 pre-selected Gobblegums. So you find this Gobblegum machine on the zombies map, you spin it, and it's gonna randomly give you one of the 5 that you have selected. Now each of the Gobblegums all have unique abilities. Some of them will spawn you power-ups, some of them will teleport you randomly on the map, some may make you invisible to zombies, and there's a bunch of cool stuff that these do. So just understand, you select 5 Gobblegums before the match begins, and when the game starts, you find this machine and it's going to give you one of the 5 you have selected. Moving on over to some medals, I'm not sure what any of these mean, but when the update comes out, here's what you can expect to see in game. I'll leave this up for a few seconds. Feel free to pause the video, analyze them all one by one, but without knowing what these medals do, I can't really talk about them anymore. Moving on over to some leaked weapons, here are some special zombie camo weapons, and it's actually featuring 3 new weapons. So the first weapon we see here is a new assault rifle coming out called the ICR. To the right of that, we have a new light machine gun coming out called the 48 Dredge. On the bottom, I believe this is the HG40 submachine gun. It's already in the game. And then the final weapon we see here is a shotgun called the KRM. So all 4 of these weapons feature a cool fiery slash lava themed camo. Now if you think these weapons are cool in particular, just wait for my next leak video. I'll give you a bit of a heads up. It's going to be about all of the new weapons and camos that are coming in this update. So I already discussed 3 new weapons in this picture, but if you watch my next leak video, I'll be going over a new sniper rifle that's coming, and I'll also be talking about some new camos including diamond and dark matter. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that. Now moving on to the question on everyone's mind, when the hell is this zombies update coming out? Well, I have some good news and some bad news. So the bad news is that there's no actual info as to when this is coming out. The good news is I have a pretty damn good assumption as to when this will be released, and if you listen to me clearly, it'll make perfectly good sense in your mind as well. So Season 1 of Call of Duty Mobile ends on November 25th, 2019. So if Season 1 and the Halloween update are both ending on the same day, that means when Season 2 begins, we should be expecting a new update. There's already been leaks for Season 2, including new prestiges, and the next leak video on my channel is going over the new weapons, new operators, and new camos that are coming in Season 2. So since all of this is coming then, I'm assuming zombies will be here on that day as well. Now, if zombies doesn't come on November 25th, then my guess is that zombies will come on the very next update after that. Now that is all the info for today's video. Big shout out to @StealthBubble for posting these links to his social media accounts. Remember, I will have his Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube all linked in my description below, so please go follow him and show him some support, because that'll encourage him to keep on posting leaks for future COD Mobile updates. If you learned something new and you are excited for Season 2 of Call of Duty Mobile, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and remember to turn on notifications, because this is just the beginning of the leaks and I still have so many more things to post on my channel. So guys, this has been Eclihpse. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.